Hey, amazing humans, let's go through this test question, which is kind of convoluted. So let's try to break it down. First, by reading it. Helen had $330 in her savings account when Vince opened a savings account with $0. So already my mind's working with two different sets of my equation. Helen deposited $30 into her account each week for X weeks. So I know it's going to be 30 times X, because each means times. Vince deposited $50 into his account each week for X weeks. So I know Vince is also 50 times X. And the accounts did not earn interest, which honestly doesn't necessarily pertain to us, but you guys know in math, we have to be very specific and we have to know all of our information. So which inequality represents the situation when the amount of money in Helen's account is greater than the amount of money in Vince's account? So let's go through this information again by splitting it up into Helen and Vince. I like to decide what each side of my inequality is going to be. Now, clearly, I know Helen has to be greater. So Helen already had 330. So 330 has to be already in there, plus the 30 each week, right? That has to be greater than, Vince did not have a starting balance, but he does deposit 50 each week. So now that I've actually already written my inequality, I just need to match it with one of my answer choices. So looking at A has 30x on one side without the 330 already being in there, which means it can't be A. Answer choice B has 50x on the greater than side, not the less than side, and clearly we need it to be on the less than side. So, can't be B. C, we have 30x, again, by itself, which means can't be C, because we know that the 30x goes with the 330. Because Helen's account has to represent the beginning balance plus the $30 each week, which clearly only leaves us with the answer choice D, but let's make sure. So we have 330 with the 30x on the greater than side, which does match. And we have the 50x on the less than side, which also matches. So D should be your final answer.